since I've made any videos. I took sort of a break from YouTube for a few months, but lately I've been experimenting in the kitchen making vegan cheese, vegan mozzarella. And I did a video before about what types of vegan cheese that I like to use that I buy from the store, but the problem is those can be pretty expensive, so I thought I'm going to try to make it myself in my kitchen and see if I could save money and see how well I can make it if it even tastes good. So I think I found the right ratio of ingredients that makes it taste pretty cheesy and pretty good. So let's get started. So we need about 1/2 of a cup of raw cashews, preferably organic, and you want to soak these for about 6 hours or overnight. And we need 2 cans of garbanzo beans, but we don't need the beans, we need the liquid that comes with the beans, and this is called aquafaba. So measure it's about a can and a half, which equals 1 1/4 cup of the aquafaba. We also need lactic acid. Now this is what really makes the cheese taste, that tangy, sour, cheesy flavor. And I got this on Amazon for about $15, but what's nice is you only use about 2 teaspoons of this. So this will last us a long time, even though, at first it was expensive. And the next thing we need is about 1/2 teaspoon of konjac gum, and this gives the cheese a little bit of bounce and, cheesy, bouncy texture. We need a tablespoon of potato starch, a tablespoon of tapioca flour, 2 tablespoons of agar powder, about 1/4 cup or less of avocado or refined coconut oil. So put your cashews and the aquafaba into a high-speed blender, and we want to really puree this until it's completely smooth. And then after that you want to strain it just to get any extra bits out just in case, and then we want to put the cashew milk back into the blender. And then next we want to add a tablespoon of the tapioca starch, a tablespoon of potato starch, and then add all your other ingredients, including about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So now we want to blend this up very gently, just pulse it a few times just to get everything incorporated. We don't want this to heat up at all. And then after you do that, you want to pour all of your cheese mixture into a pot. And we want to heat this up on medium to high and start stirring it. And within about 3 minutes, it's going to start to get lumpy like this. Keep stirring, and then after a couple more minutes it's going to be really lumpy and start to get really thick. So just keep stirring it so that it doesn't burn on the bottom. Turn it down to low, or low to medium, and then it's going to start to get really thick like this. Keep stirring it, and if you really want to know when this is done, it should be about 170 degrees, but you don't have to have a temperature or a thermometer. Just make sure it looks like this, just really thick and gooey. And then we want to put it into some sort of mold or glass container, and make sure we pack it down pretty well so that we get a nice even mixture into the mold. And then just push it down and spread it around and get all the air bubbles out, and you might even want to tap it a little bit like this to make sure any air bubbles come out. And then we just put it in the fridge for a few hours and it should firm up. And here's what it looks like when it's done. It's all firmed up and it slices really nicely. It's slightly on the soft side, so you probably could still spread it onto a cracker or a piece of toast or something, but and you probably couldn't shred it because it's a little bit soft at this point, but you could add more agar powder and it would firm up even more. But this is the finished product and it's really delicious. Okay, so let's try it. It's really good. You can taste that tanginess in the cheese. It's a little soft, like I said, so you could add more agar powder to it.
But as far as flavor, it's really good.
So thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section, and subscribe for more videos about health and nutrition, and we'll see you next time.